7:23, coming at you live from the elliptical, and boy, am I pumped up today. 32 minutes, 21 seconds into my workout, level 10. You might have noticed, I know you're all perceptive, intelligent people, that's why you kind of get my wisdom. I'm wearing a little bit of a different outfit today. This is my West Coast outfit. I am going to LA later today, and a lot of celebrities in LA, and they like to, so always trying to avoid the media and their gaze. And the best way to do that was with a hat and sunglasses. They'll never find you that way. I get it. I've been there, personal experience. It's obnoxious and invasive to have people following you around, trying to take your picture and asking for your autograph. Nobody wants that once they're already famous. Also wearing this shirt. It's a little bit of a rock and roll shirt. They're very rock and roll in LA. It's got the slit. You can do this with any of your shirts. You just take scissors and you cut. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, or you feel like you might mess it up, you can always, they sell these at most Urban Outfitters. It's like $48. Flip-flops. LA is, of course, always, at least 75 degrees and sunny, always flip-flop weather. It's a great lifestyle, People, they wake up, they throw on their flip-flops or their Vans, and they drive, or they go to yoga, and they get their chakras cleansed, and then they go on an audition, and then that's pretty much the day, because it takes so long to get everywhere because of the traffic. But that's why everyone there has a lot of time to think in their car, and they're reflective people, and that's why LA's really the intellectual capital of the country. Phil is in bed. He is very depressed because he's still injured and he's not able to make the trip. And he loves LA. He's a big surfer, and he's sad not to get that opportunity. And I understand. I love surfing too. It's really, I'm going to be out there kind of on my board for most of the trip. That's a sport that was made for me. I like being out in the middle of the ocean, just me and the sharks, balancing on a narrow board. I'm great. I've got great balance. And the waves, trying to knock me over, pull me under, woman versus nature. And I get to be in a bathing suit the whole time too, which is, a bonus. I like wearing a bathing suit sort of as often as possible. So I like a bathing suit centered activity. Pump up song of the day is LA by Merce. Come to the hood where we do the most good. Magic Johnson be owning everything like he would. Wood, Long Beach, Crenshaw, Gardena. And those are, that's the real LA, it's the real hood. That's where the real people are. And, I'm not going to be spending any time there. I'm going to be mostly, kind of Santa Monica and Malibu. Maybe Beverly Hills, but, much respect. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do in LA, and, obviously on my agenda, I want to go on one of those star map tours, mostly because I have so many, I have a lot of, kind of insider information that the people really appreciate, like driving by Paris Hilton's house. They'll say, on your left is, Paris, and I'll say, oh, I remember being at that house, and we stayed up all night, this one time, talking about, the best resolution for the situation in the Middle East. And that is the kind of story that people go crazy for. It's just, my service to the tourists. So I'm going to sign off here in a second because it's actually a true story. I have not packed, and I'm leaving for the airport in about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not too worried. I can always, hit up the stores on Rodeo Drive. You work on commission, right? Big mistake. Big, huge. I like doing that, even when they're being helpful. It's empowering. So I want you to stay positive, stay pumped, stay chilled out, LA style, drive around and think, and eat protein all day.